I'm a guy who likes to keep his finger on the pulse of what's going on in the backyard wrestling world. I check the GBYW man all the time, see what kind of shows are coming up, what kind of media is being put out, and what kind of promos people are cutting, what kind of heat people have with each other. And lately, all I see is promos, bad-mouthing EWA. EWA, the Fed that I love. And it's all these guys from New York. These UCW guys who should have been put out to pasture a long time ago. They all chipped in their social security checks and bought a camera so they could film some promos at the old folks' home, give them something to do with their miserable lives. First guy is Robbie Roberts. He cuts a promo in this dark room talking about how there's Iowa, and I didn't even listen to that because I don't give a shit about them. And then Jersey, and about how he's the champ, and then nobody cares. He says, pay attention. Pay attention to what? It's so hard to pay attention when you drone on for 10 minutes. I felt like I was going to fall asleep. My buddy Red Hazard, all the time, he says, "Oh, Marshall, I can't get to sleep. You got any ideas on how to cure my insomnia?" I'm just going to send him the link of your promo and tell him to watch that. He'll be asleep by the end of it, no problem. You say how EWA's never done anything for you. Well, for us to do something for you, you have to show up. I heard word that you were supposed to be in the six-man tag that I was a part of. Me, Rollerblade, versus Marcus Centofonte, Alex Cross, and Jay Two-Step. I heard you were supposed to be part of that. And then you canceled. And at the time, I didn't worry about it. As they told me, oh, Robbie said he had something to do. And I find out that the reason you didn't show up because you were out prancing around like a fag at an anime convention. That was your reason? That was the reason you couldn't show up? I can't blame you at the same time because those three guys lost. We beat them. So, good choice on your part. But to say we've never done anything for you and sit behind a camera and talk shit, that's pretty rough. If you're feeling froggy, buddy, leap. Come down to Jersey. We'll give you the Snooki treatment. She's another person from New York who came down to Jersey and got punched for running her mouth. And I'd gladly do the same for you. You're the guy that's been running his mouth all over town on the GBYW, and it's Marcus Centofonte. And I have a little history with Centofonte. It goes back to WrestleFest 9. Back then I didn't wrestle. I was fully content with not wrestling. It wasn't something I really wanted to do. I didn't see any big guys that interested me, and it felt like it wasn't for me. And then I saw Marcus Centofonte wrestle. And he was the guy who inspired me to wrestle. And he became like my mentor almost. And I've been watching his matches, trying to learn from him, talk to him all the time. We became buddies. We became friends. And I was excited to finally wrestle him. And then my team won. My team beat the team from New York. And I figured the master would be proud of the student. He'd be proud that we beat them. And he showed his true colors. After the match, I went to shake hands with Alex Cross. And like the sore loser he is, Marcus Centofonte orders his cronies to beat me down. And it was just... It was heartbreaking to lose a friend like that. This is a guy who came to Jersey, who I bailed out. He came to Jersey, he was stranded. Shit happens. But I gave him a place to stay for the night. I gave him a ride to the bus in the morning. I called to make sure he got home okay. I was trying to be a nice guy for a friend. And the way he repays me is by beating me down after a match that I won and giving me a splash off the second rope and making me cough up blood for a week. And it was disgusting. It pained me to even think about that somebody would do something like that. What kind of person does that to a friend? I've been practicing. It's been on my mind since that day. I'm ready for elite. I've been practicing. I've been honing my skills. And Marcus Centofonte, I cannot wait to go one-on-one with you. For a while, it was a match I wanted to have because I looked up to you. And now it's a match I want to have because I want to destroy you. Bring your A game to elite, because I'm not going to let you kill the thing that I love. You better be on top of your game, because you have a fight that you weren't really prepared for.